Okay guys, welcome to a slightly different riff video today. Today we're going to go through what is effectively like 6 different riffs. Okay, so what I've done is I've done them all in their own separate sections. The first 2 I've put together because they're the super fast ones right at the start. Then we've got the one that actually was the most annoying, which we're going to call intro B. And then we've got the verse bit, which is really fun, and then we've got the pre-chorus and the chorus. Okay, so we're going to do all those bits separately because I don't know which of these what number are we on? 76 I think it is, which one is the riff, but they're all great. Very tricky to learn, but good fun anyway. So next thing you're going to hear is me playing that intro riff, and then we're going to go through that. Okay, cool, so that was the intro riff. Let's do the first little bit, tuning. It's going to be C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, D sharp. Basically, we flatten everything, a semitone, and then we take the lowest string down an extra tone. Okay, it's like drop D but a half step down. We've done this before on one of the other songs as well. So it's a relatively common tune. It does sound cool. So that's why we sound a little different. So let's go through this riff. This riff is super fast. Okay, 164 BPM for this first bit. So this first version of the riff we're going to do 3 times. D string, 7th fret, pull off. Then I'm going to play. Let's get some volume. Do that pull off again. Then I'm going to do open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull off. 7 to open, another open D, pull off 8 to open, another open, 7, open. Okay, so that riff 3 times. Like that, okay? 3 times. Now the second part of this first riff goes like this. D string, 7, pull off to open, 8th fret, pull off, open, 7th fret, pull off to open, and again, open, 8th fret, pull off to open. Sorry, do that again a bit better. Then another open, then a pull off. This is my picking for this, okay? So I'm going to roll my volume down a bit so I hope you can hear me. A bit more. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. Okay, I think that's the best way to pick it. And again, we do that riff 3 times. Sorry, get some volume. Once. Twice. 3 times. Okay, so let's do those first 2 riffs relatively slowly together, 3 times each. Go. Okay, so that's our intro riff. Okay, the next thing you'll hear is me playing intro B, that's what we're going to call it, and then we'll go through that. Okay, intro B, let's just crack straight on. This is, as I said before, it's a slightly tricky section. So, open, low string, which is now actually a C sharp. So, going to have 1, then I'm going to play open 8, 2 opens, 7, 8, 8, open, open, 8, open, open, 7, 8. That's the first bar. So So I basically pick that down, then down, up, down, up, down, up. Alternate from there. So I could do the first one down and the second note down, and the rest is alternate. Bar 2, open, open, 8, 2 opens, 7, 8. And then I'm going to play. I was thinking this as an E, obviously it's not now. It would be what, a D sharp. So 7 and 9, power chord, 8 and 10, 10 and 12. Then we do the same riff again. Open, open 8, open, open, 7, 8, 8, open, open, 8, open, open, 7, 8, bar 2, open, open 8, open, open, 7, 8. Then I'm going to go down the chords, 10 and 12, 8 and 10, 7 and 9. And then we repeat the whole thing. And that's intro B. Again, I'll try and do it slowly. Okay, so you've just heard verse, really cool, really cool. Palm muted, heavily palm muted. It's going to be 7, open, open, 8, open, open, and then again, and then again. So it's 3 times of that 6 note. 7, open, open, 8, open, open. We do 3 times. Then I'm going to do one more 7. Then I'm going to do this 8 and 10 power chord. 8 on the A, 10 on the D, which is now an E. Obviously, it would normally be an F. And that's bar 1. Second bar, again, 7, open, open, 8, open, open. We're going to do that twice. Then this same bit as we did in the intro B. 10 and 12, 8 and 10, 7 and 9. Then we repeat that whole thing again. Okay, there you go. So that's the first bit there. Now the second section of this, very similar, but this first 6 note pattern, 7, open, open, 8, open, open, we're actually going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Then another 7, then the 8 and the 10 chord. Okay, then we're going to do that same bit, not 7 times, 6 times. And then we're going to do 5 and 5, so it's 5 on the lowest string, and then on the, what was the A string, 3 and 3, it's 2 and 2. Okay? So it's just about getting that pattern. If you can play 7, open, open, 8, open, open at the tempo with the palm mute, that section's pretty simple. I didn't have as much trouble with that one as I did in the previous 2. Let's put it like that. Yeah, so that's basically that section. I think I've played that through slowly separately. I won't do that as a whole thing slowly because it's really long, played slowly. So you just have to get that 6-note pattern going and then just go back over and make sure you know how many of each you do in each section. So the next thing you hear will be me doing this pre-chorus riff, and then we'll go through it. cool riffs that I enjoyed playing and learning and listening to, whereas the first few were a bit more annoying to learn. Okay, so pre-chorus. Again, these kind of low power chords which you often get in drop D. 3 and 3, 2 and 2, open, bit of palm muted, and then another open, open. Okay, so same two strings, those two thickest. Open, open, 2. It's going to be the same on each one. 3, 5, 3, 2, pull off to open, 2, open. Okay, so. I'm having to alternate pick that because it's the only way I can do it quickly enough. Actually, I can do it down picked. Didn't really think about that. So you try it both ways, see which you prefer, down picked or alternate picked. For me, it felt way more natural alternate picking it, but some people might much prefer to down pick that. Then we've got a 3 and 5, 3 on the A and 5 on the D. Then we've got this really cool riff on that A string, open 3, 5. So I actually do that, middle finger and pinky. Then on the D string, 3 to 2 pull off, open D. Really love that. Back to this riff, 3 2s and opens, obviously doubling up both strings both times. Both times, all 3 times I should say. Then 2 more opens. Then this riff, open, open, 5s, 7s, 8s, 7s, 5s, 3s, 5s, 3s, 2s. We're going to do that riff a few more times in the song. Then we're going to hit this third for A string for a big bend. I like to give it a squeal. And that's the pre-chorus. Really cool. I whipped through that quite fast, but it's so cool and it's way easier than the other sections. I don't want this video to be too long. So let me play that through for you slowly if you need that. Okay. Much like the pre-chorus, it's relatively simple now. Lots of these low 2 strings as power chords. So 3 opens, that like that, down and down. Then another open. Then I've got 2 2s in a row. So just the same, still opens. Then 3 on the A, 5 on the D, same rhythm. Then we go back to the opens, do the 3 again. Another 1 on its own. And then we're going to do this riff like we did in the pre-chorus. Opens, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2. Squealy pinch on the 3rd fret A. And we do that second time. Now technically on the second time, the bend is much more like that as they lead back into verse 3 and 4. But I did a squealy one on my version because, you know, whenever you get a chance to squeal, you have to squeal, don't you? Right? So let's play through the chorus. Really simple, that one. It's got just a couple of chords and then the riff we did in the pre-chorus is really nice. Let's play through it slowly. And then we're done. It's much easier, slower. So next will be riff number 75. I believe it's going to be our first delve into the world of Metallica. So I look forward to learning that one and teaching that to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks for watching all my videos, and I'll see you guys again soon for some more cool guitar stuff. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.